Dear students, greetings for the day. Today we will study about guest room locks used in hotels. It is the duty and responsibility of the front desk staff to ensure the right guest is given the key to his room and his safety and security pertaining to issuance of key is not compromised or violated during his stay in the hotel. Front desk agent should never give keys, room numbers, messages, parcels or mails to any person without first requiring appropriate identification. For security reasons, hotels uses at least 3 types of keys: emergency key, master key and guest room keys. Types of keys used may vary hotel by hotel, but the process of handling them remains pretty much the same. When guest request for room key: 1. Request for guest's last name and room number. 2. Cross-check the information given by guest against the reservation details on the hotel software, PMS. 3. If there any mismatches the details provided, then request for any valid photo identification like passport, driving license, government ID cards etc. Do not hand over the room keys without proper authentication of the guest identity. 4. If no picture identification is available by the guests, the front office assistant must accompany the guests to the room to confirm the identity. When being challenged by our actions, we are to inform the guest, "We are doing this for your security and safety. We appreciate your understanding." 5. Only in an emergency situation can we use the information on the guest passport number, date of birth, address given to the hotel on arrival etc. to ascertain against computer's record. 6. When in doubt with the identity and guest refuse to be escorted to room, inform the front office manager immediately. If the team leader or assistant manager, front office could recognize the guest, give the duplicate key to the guest while reinforcing politely why we need to perform the identity check. 7. Check if guest requires additional key or if he has lost his previous key. 8. If guest requests additional key, program a new key with duplicate code. 9. If guest has lost his previous key, program a key with new code. 10. Present the new key to the guest. Types of keys: emergency keys, master key, grandmaster key, pass key, master key, submaster or section master key, floor master key, guest room keys, supply keys, card keys. Types of guest room locks used in hotels. Guest room security locks can be a critical aspect of guest protection. The guest room doors and windows must be fortified to prevent forced entry. Installation of burglar-proof door locking system and effective key and key control procedure is to be followed by the hotel to ensure guest room safety against theft. Effective key control in the hotel is essential to the security of a lodging property. All keys, whether metal or electronic, should be adequately controlled. There are many types of locks currently available, but even if the hotel buys the most secured or expensive one and they do not follow proper key controlling procedures, then this will easily get into the hands of criminals. Following are some types of locks used in hotels: locks with the key channel in the knob. Standard mortise locks, which generally include a faceplate with the knob, a separate key channel on the corridor side of the door, and a deadbolt unit on the guest room side of the door. Mortise locks with programmable cylinders for easy changed key combinations. Following are some types of locks used in hotels: mortise locks with removable cores, electronic locks with a random selection of new key combinations for each guest, electronic number combination locks, biometrics locks, fingerprint, retina scanner, etc. A number of systems have been introduced to add to the rekey and core change capabilities of guest room lock sets. As a security reason, hotels are now having locks which are integrated to the deadbolt so that turning the knob will automatically release the deadbolt as well as the basic latch. Electronic keycard locks provide an effective method for locking out cards previously issued and allowing admission to only the current guest. Electronic card systems may also employ a touchpad system in which a special code is established for each guest during his or her stay. This usually requires a guest to enter a sequence of numbers known only to the guest in order to enter the guest room. And when the guest checks out, the control sequence of the prior guest is cancelled automatically and the lock set receives the communication to accept the new combination. A variety of electronic systems are available. Most include one or more of the following elements: a mortise lock integrated with an electronic card reader, a keycard which either communicates with the front desk computer and permits entry or which is compatible with the permission level within the microchip in the lock set unit in the guest room door. This establishes entrance capability either at the time the keycard is being produced or upon introduction to the door lock. A computer terminal at the front desk or adjacent area which produces the keycard and selects the code which will permit entry by a new keycard and will reject all prior units issued for that room. A computer capable of providing millions of combinations for entrance to a guest room. A battery source and or hardwired system for energizing the lock system. Touchpad system. The capability of timing the card so it no longer functions as of a set time, such as upon checkout. What's next in hotel door lock technology? Artificial intelligence is going to play a role in hotel door locks just as AI is gaining momentum in all hotel operations. Networked electronic door locks are an important part in the expansion of AI in hotel operations. Mobile locks are quickly becoming an industry standard, with many brands planning to make mobile key a requirement within the next year. With this in mind, hotels are offering guests an all-encompassing solution that allows them to access multiple property services, from booking to room service to mobile access, within a single application that streamlines the guest experience. The trend toward engagement with guests via the mobile device will only grow over the next several years. Guests will continue to demand more control and hotels will continue to provide solutions that give them options in the palm of their hand. With any technology implementation, adoption takes time. There are many factors involved to ensure positive delivery of mobile key to guests, along with keeping up with constantly changing guest demands. It isn't simply about installing locks, but also the ability to seamlessly integrate with disparate hotel systems and third-party mobile applications, among other things, to ensure streamlined operations. Hotels need to look for technology that offers a superior guest experience. The solution should make it quick and easy for guests to use their mobile key to unlock their guest room along with assigned access controlled areas on the property. We like to call it a seamless journey from parking to elevators to their guest room. Hotels also will need a mobile access system that complements the security features that already exist in hotel locks, such as access permissions and audit trails. On top of the first level of encryption assigning access rights for a stay, the best systems will provide an additional security layer with a 128 bits encryption key that is unique to the door lock for which the credential was generated. hotels can take a few simple steps to reduce the chances of a ransomware attack. These include maintaining a strong firewall and current antivirus software on all computers used in hotel operations, and keeping systems current with relevant software and firmware patches to help prevent infection. Along with protecting physical access to the front desk systems, hotels should limit logical access only to persons that need this access, such as the general manager and engineering lead. Plus, it's smart to have programming cards and spare cards on hand, store them in a safe place, and keep them up to date via maintenance scheduling systems so that they do not expire. Guests can rest assured in the security of mobile locks, because this hack affected the system server that records the keys. This is something that is all too common with computers holding any type of system. Since this wasn't an issue with the locks themselves, it reminds us how important it is to stay up to date with all computer systems.